Under the tutelage of Chris Richard, Byron Jones has established himself as one of the NFL's top cornerbacks. Here we're going to take a look at a great play that Jones made in the team's goal line stance against the Houston Texans in Week 5 of the 2018 regular season. The Texans got the ball in great field position as a result of a turnover and now face first and goal on the 4-yard line. Naturally, in this position, they're going to try and get the ball into the hands of their best player, wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins lines up to the bottom of your screen, split out, and will be covered man-to-man by Jones. Now, when a receiver is lined up wide and the corner is covering him man-to-man in the goal line, there are two main routes that the corner should be looking to stop, and that's the slant and the fade. Based on Hopkins' alignment, he's too tight to run the slant. He's not going to have any sort of window for the quarterback to throw the ball to before he gets inside to the linebackers. So Jones should realize, based on that alignment, the number one thing you should be worried about is the fade, and he shouldn't be biting hard on the inside release by Hopkins. Unfortunately, Jones doesn't realize this. So when Hopkins takes a heavy step to the inside, Jones bites. This gives Hopkins a good release to the outside with room to run underneath Watson's pass. So the ball is already out of Watson's hands. Jones is trailing behind. He's got to stay focused on Hopkins, and that is exactly what he does. If he turns around and tries to look for the ball, Hopkins is going to make an easy reception. At the end of the day, receivers know where the ball is going. So if you follow them, they're going to take you to the ball. As Hopkins looks to high point that ball, he stops and comes up. Jones is running, and that allows him to catch up to Hopkins and play the ball through his hands. Hopkins puts his hands up in the air. Jones shoots his right arm through his hands, and the ball actually hits Jones in the back of the arm, and that's what causes the deflection. This is a great play by Jones. Even though it started off a little bit rocky, he stayed disciplined, did his job, and as a result, the Cowboys ended up getting a stop on this drive and forcing the Texans to a field goal. That's a big-time stop for a defense in this situation, and a great play by Byron Jones to make it happen.